Chapter 1. An Invitation to Examine the Label. I lay sprawled across the center of my parents' king-size bed, waiting for the phone call from the doctor's office. The complete silence of the house, usually a comfort, made the waiting more ominous. The first pregnancy test was inconclusive, too soon to tell. The exam at the doctor's office hadn't helped my anxiety. Echoes of the doctor's findings filled my head. Your exam revealed internal abrasions and lacerations, indicative of rough intercourse or sexual assault. Do you want to file a report? File a report? How do I file a report about a night I don't remember? How do I explain months of self-destructive alcohol abuse combined with heavy psych meds that make memories unreliable? How do I explain to the doctor that I knew something bad was going to happen and I was just waiting for the inevitable? The ringing phone hijacked my downward spiral. Your results are in, and we want you to come to the office to hear our findings. My mom came with me, and to my horror, she had invited my dad to meet us at the office. I couldn't believe she'd asked him to be there. Maybe it comforted her, but it didn't soothe my cycling thoughts. When Dad hears, it will confirm what he already knows about me. I'm a failure. I'm not the daughter he can be proud of. He'll be angry. He'll be embarrassed and ashamed of me. I failed him and everyone else. I'm the preacher's daughter who got knocked up. Sitting with my parents at the doctor's office, feeling completely alone, I listened in numb shock. Pregnant. My parents asked questions, and they heard the same exam report: abrasions and lacerations. Hearing the words again, and the presence of my parents, brought me fear and shame. And there was more. Due to the nature of your psychiatric medication and the birth defects it causes, termination of the pregnancy may be advised. No, I won't terminate the pregnancy. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that wasn't the option I wanted. It was the only thing I was clear about in that moment. Back at my parents' house, before I'd gotten the call from the doctor's office, I'd received a different type of phone call. I'd answered it only because I thought it was the doctor's office. "Erin, is that you?" asked my mom's friend Susie, who sounded like she was in her car. "Can you look up a verse for me really fast?" Okay. Putting down the phone, I grabbed the nearest Bible, which wasn't far. My dad's sermon prep chair was to my right. "Look up Zephaniah 3:17. I opened to the passage and read it aloud. "The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing." Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. As I ended the phone call with Susie, I felt a strange peace wash over my entire body. Whatever happens, God is here. Whatever the results, he is with me. The verse from Zephaniah became my anthem for the remainder of my pregnancy. While many believed my mental instability was a red flag that precluded healthy parenting, I chose to keep and raise my baby girl who was born healthy and whole. I gave her the name Isabel, which means consecrated to God, because I wanted her to grow up knowing her life has meaning and purpose. And though she was a surprise to me, her life was no surprise to God. The pregnancy may have shocked my small-town church community, but it didn't shock God. He used her new life to bring me new life. As a 23-year-old single mom who was also managing mental health issues and working on a teaching certificate, I didn't fit into any category. The singles group at church was filled with non-parents. The moms group catered to stay-at-home moms with husbands. The small groups usually consisted of couples. My teacher co-workers were mostly single, living unencumbered by any responsibility beyond turning in lesson plans on time. My friends from college and high school were experiencing young adulthood the normal way, starting jobs, dating, and going out without first having to find childcare. I was different. I wasn't normal. I was alone. The label alone framed most of my story and core belief system up to that point. I had given myself that label long ago, before the unexpected pregnancy, before the label bipolar was handed to me at 18, and before depressed was plastered on me in 8th grade. I carried that label even before the event I experienced at age 9 that garnered me yet another label, traumatized with PTSD.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.